Going to the gym for the first time? Don't worry, you don't need to know everything. In this video, I'll show you exactly what to do from the moment you walk in until you finish your first workout so you can start with confidence and avoid the biggest beginner mistakes. Before you even walk through those gym doors, there are a few things you should know. And don't worry, you don't need to buy a bunch of expensive equipment or prepare like you're competing in a bodybuilding show. First, what should you bring? Keep it simple. Bring a water bottle, a towel if your gym requires one, and your phone if you want to track your workout. If you're using headphones, bring those too. That's basically it. You don't need a huge gym bag filled with supplements and gadgets just to have a good first workout. What should you wear? Wear something comfortable that lets you move freely. A t-shirt, shorts, joggers, and a pair of proper training shoes are more than enough. You don't need special clothes to start making progress. The goal on your first day isn't to look like you belong in the gym. It's to actually get comfortable being there. Now, should you eat before your workout? If you're hungry, have a light meal or snack 1 to 2 hours beforehand. Something with some carbohydrates and protein can give you energy for your workout, but don't force yourself to eat a huge meal right before training. You don't want to walk into the gym feeling full and uncomfortable. If you ate a normal meal a few hours earlier and feel fine, you probably don't need anything extra. And don't forget water. You don't need to obsess over drinking a specific amount during your first workout. Just start your day hydrated, bring some water with you, and drink regularly throughout your workout, especially if you're sweating a lot. But honestly, the most important thing you need to bring on your first day isn't your water bottle or your gym bag. It's the right mindset. Don't overthink it. You might feel like everyone is watching you, but the truth is, most people are focused on their own workouts. You don't need to know how every machine works. You don't need to lift heavy weights, and you definitely don't need to have the perfect workout. Your first goal is simply to show up, learn, and get comfortable. Once you get through that first day, walking into the gym becomes a whole lot easier. Once you've arrived and you're ready to start, don't jump straight into your heaviest set. Your first few minutes should be about getting your body ready, not exhausting yourself before the workout even begins. Start with a few minutes of light movement to raise your body temperature and get your blood flowing. Then do some dynamic movements that take your joints through the ranges of motion you'll be using during your workout. For example, if you're training legs, you might do some body weight squats or leg swings. If you're training upper body, try some arm circles or light movements that prepare your shoulders. But here's the important part. Keep it light. You don't need to spend 20 minutes on a treadmill or do an intense cardio session before lifting weights. The goal is to feel warmer, looser, and ready to train, not tired. Save your energy for the actual workout because you're about to do the most important part of your first day, your first exercises. Now let's talk about your actual workout. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to copy advanced workout plans they find online. 20 different exercises, complicated techniques, and hours in the gym might look impressive, but they're not what you need on your first day. Instead, keep it simple and focus on the basic movement patterns. A great full body workout could look something like this: a leg press or squat variation for your legs, a chest press, a lat pull down, a seated row, a shoulder press, and finish with one simple core exercise like a plank. That's more than enough to train your entire body and learn the fundamentals. Start with a weight you can control. Aim for around 8 to 12 repetitions per exercise and perform 2 or 3 sets. Your goal isn't to lift as heavy as possible. It's to learn proper technique and make every repetition look the same. Remember, your first workout isn't a test of how strong you are. It's the first step in building good habits. Learn the movements first, and the strength and muscle will come much faster than if you rush the process. This is one of the biggest questions every beginner asks. How heavy should I lift? Forget about lifting as heavy as possible. Your goal isn't to impress anyone, it's to learn the exercises with good form while giving your muscles enough challenge to grow. Choose a weight that lets you complete your target reps with proper technique, but makes the last 2 or 3 reps genuinely challenging. You should feel like you could do 1 or 2 more reps, but not another 5 or 10. If the weight feels too easy, increase it. If your form starts breaking down, lower it. There's no shame in using lighter weights. In fact, that's how experienced lifters build strength safely. As you get stronger, gradually increase the weight, reps, or improve your technique. That's called progressive overload, and it's one of the biggest reasons your muscles keep growing. Now that you know how much weight to use, the next question is, how many sets and reps should you do? For your first few months, keep it simple. Aim for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps for most exercises. It's a proven range for building both strength and muscle, while giving you plenty of practice with the movements. The most important thing isn't chasing a specific number, it's making sure those last few reps feel challenging while maintaining good form. If you can easily do more than 12 reps, the weight is probably too light. If you can't reach at least 8 reps with good technique, it's probably too heavy. Don't worry about finding the perfect number of sets or reps. Focus on learning the exercises, being consistent, and gradually getting stronger. That's what will give you results. Before you finish your first workout, there are a few mistakes you should avoid because these are the ones that leave beginners sore, frustrated, or even injured. First, don't spend 2 hours in the gym. Your first workout should take around 45 to 60 minutes. More isn't better. Focus on learning, not exhausting yourself. Second, don't blindly copy the biggest person in the gym. Their workout is built for their experience, not yours. Master the basics before worrying about advanced techniques. Third, don't test your 1 rep max. Your first day isn't the time to find out the heaviest weight you can lift. Build your technique first, and the strength will come naturally. Also, don't try every machine and every exercise you see. A few well-performed exercises are far more effective than doing 20 different ones with poor form. And finally, don't take every set to failure. Leave the gym feeling like you could have done a little more. Your goal is to build consistency, not struggle to walk the next day. Most importantly, don't worry about what other people think. The truth is, almost everyone is focused on their own workout, not yours. Every experienced lifter was once a beginner, and the hardest part is simply showing up. Congratulations, you've completed your first workout, but your progress doesn't stop when you leave the gym. You don't need a complicated cool down, but if it helps you feel better, spend a few minutes walking or doing some light stretching. More importantly, rehydrate by drinking enough water throughout the rest of the day. When it comes to food, don't overthink it. Just eat a balanced meal like you normally would, and make sure you're getting enough protein throughout the day to help your muscles recover and grow. Speaking of recovery, remember that your muscles don't grow while you're working out. They grow while they're recovering. That's why getting enough sleep and giving your body time to recover is just as important as the workout itself. And finally, don't panic if you're sore tomorrow. A little muscle soreness is completely normal, especially after your first workout. It doesn't mean you injured yourself, and it doesn't mean you need to skip the gym permanently. As your body adapts, that soreness will become much less noticeable. New to the gym? Subscribe now, because I'm building a complete playlist showing you how to train every muscle, and I'll be adding the videos right here. Like this video if you found it useful, and comment below, which muscle should I cover first? I'll see you soon.